Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So, are you ready for the home stretch of the game? At least I assume that we are on the home stretch of the game now, because first of all it would just make sense story-wise after the events of the previous episode that Edward may have a change of heart now, and my guess is that he will now work with the assassins and not primarily for profit this time. Also, if we take a look at our progress tracker, my main sequence is currently at 77%. However, I didn't get like 100% synchronization on absolutely every mission. As a matter of fact, I didn't really get 100% on any of them, except the very first one. So, I expect the synchronization to be like 90% at the end, maybe. And as you can see, I'm currently on sequence 11 and there's only 2 more after this, so the story is definitely coming to an end soon. And in anticipation of this final part of the game, I basically finished everything else that I wanted to do. So I finished the remaining assassin contracts and the naval contracts. I have been doing quite a few of them on camera, and I mean, they were getting kind of repetitive, especially the assassin contracts were basically just find and kill missions. The naval contracts were a little bit more diverse, but they're not really much of a challenge anymore if you have a fully upgraded ship, you know. After defeating the legendary ships, the naval contracts were kind of meh, okay, I'll do it, but it's not really going to take much effort. So I just finished the remaining ones off camera. Side activities are all completely finished as well. The buried chests, I've picked up all of them. I picked up the remaining pieces for the Mayan keystone. I'm not sure if it's actually part of this one. It might be collectibles, but I did pick up the remaining Mayan keystone, so I can get I think it's an armor that you can get with it, which I still have to do, but I have all the keys. I did pick up all the bottled messages, and the last one was actually interesting, and I have a theory based on what I read in that final message in a bottle. And I still haven't picked up all the animus fragments and the chests that are just like on random islands, and I will not do that. So the collectibles will probably stay at 74%. There's one thing that I haven't done yet, and that's the Abstergo hacking. There's still a few computers back at Abstergo that I would like to hack, and I actually thought about doing it now. However, I can't actually get to the computers at the moment because I'm in that cell. I checked it, I left the Animus, and while I can leave the cell and reach the elevator, I can't actually use the elevator to go back down to the office where all the computers are. So, I don't know, maybe at some later point I will be able to get to that place again and hack all the computers, but I can't do it at the moment. But yeah, as I mentioned, I have a theory about what's going on here, and I got this theory after reading the final message in a bottle. I think it's this one, right. So maybe let's read this again. As I write, the year is now near upon 1706, and I am sickly and in poor condition, and so must tell what little else I can of my condition. All I tell you I have dredged from the dark void of my memory. I cannot confirm or prove what I argue, but perhaps if some others like me were to see this, they too would understand and feel not alone as I so often have. In my original life I died in the midst of my beloved experiment. This method of which she spoke, of the transference of mind into machine and from thence into a human body, was a failure. Yet an instructive one, I believe. For in my last moments I recollect her comforts to me and a clear promise that my death would not be an end but a beginning. There is another way, beloved, said she to me, imperfect yet possible. Firstly, I will agree to carry out Minerva's experiments, her terrible gift to the humans. Yet my purpose will be contrary. My purpose will be your immortality. In collecting samples of the code in the human's blood, I will add my own augmentations. Samples of your code transfigured in such a way that when the proper pieces come together, it may further transfigure the zygote of a newly conceived child. In this way, you shall be reborn again and again throughout the ages. With luck, this recessive recurrence shall never die out, but travel on like a raft downstream along the tide of inheritance. I was dying as she spoke, there at my beloved's arm, but I understood her meaning well. Look for me, beloved, your death will not be in vain, for I will be with you again, entombed, lying in wait, ready to emerge again when the time is right. She then pierced me through the heart, thus ending my life. How truly bizarre it is that I can claim to have memory of my own death is a ludicrous idea. And yet I know that it happened, and that I know live again many centuries from that time, waiting for the final piece of this riddle to reveal itself. Yet how this will be, I cannot say. Thus, to any and all who have read this and understood little, be not upset, for there's more mystery than sense in the world, and our only purpose is to endure it. So, this was written by a previous sage, and it gives a little bit more information on, what exactly a sage is. So apparently a sage does not have the memories of just any random precursor, but a very specific one, and I'm going to assume it's like the husband of Juno, because that would fit what Juno told us in the previous game. I mean, when she was talking to Desmond, she was talking about all the experiments they did trying to save themselves, and I think there was a scene with her and her husband, I assume, who died during these experiments. So apparently she somehow made a code and put it into human DNA, and sometimes a human will be born that basically carries the memories of her husband, and these persons are sages. So my idea is now, looking at what is written here, is that our mysterious John from the present day is also a sage, maybe, right? There's basically two reasons why I would think that. First of all, it would explain why he is trying to put Juno back into a human body, because that's basically what's written here, right? A transference of mind into machine and then back into a human body. And if he strongly identifies with these memories, and maybe he basically thinks that he is her husband and he wants to bring back his wife in a sense. So that's, I guess, the best reason that I have. And the other reason that makes me think that he might be a sage is he basically has the same unpleasant, bossy personality as Roberts. So maybe it's not just the memories that get reincarnated into a human, but also the general personality of that precursor. Maybe he was just such a person. And yeah, I don't know. John reminds me a lot of Roberts, so I don't know. I guess he might be another sage, right? I'm not sure about some of the details, like how Sean and Rebecca fit into it. Obviously, John is providing them with information from the Templar databases. Maybe they know he's a sage, maybe they don't. I don't know. But my theory is that John is a sage as well, and that's the reason why he is trying to bring back Juno, right? But yeah, now that you have heard my theory, I guess we will soon find out if I'm right about that. But since I can't go back to Abstergo and hack all the other computers, I will just continue with the story. And yes, we're going back to Tulum, which is like the assassin's hideout. So let's go. Also, yes, I'm actually wearing a different armor because I spent a lot of money basically buying every armor that was available, and I think I just didn't change it back afterwards, and this was like the last one that I bought, and it just, you know, puts you into whatever outfit you buy. Okay, but I guess I have to go through here now. Let's see where we have to go. It's right over here. Oh, it's Ade. Yeah, Ade is not on board of the Jackdaw anymore, which was kind of weird because I was doing all these naval contracts and the spot next to Edward was just empty, which was very sad. And as a matter of fact, I was doing one of these bonus missions where you have to collect treasures from famous pirates, and Ade actually had some dialogue in that scene, and you could hear him talking, but he wasn't there, so it was like the ghost of Ade talking to Edward. But okay, let's go and talk to him again. Everything is permitted. Okay, let's go.
Jesus, Ade, what the hell happened here?
You happened here, Edward. The damage you caused 6 years ago has not been undone.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable course. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run, there's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
There is time to make amends, Captain Kenway.
Mary. Before she died, she asked me to do good by her, to sort out the mess I made. Can you help me?
There we go. Change of heart.
Mary was fond of you, Edward. She saw something in your bearing that gave her hope you might one day fight with us.
Aye. She told me.
And what do you think of our creed?
It's hard to say. For if nothing is true, then why believe anything? And if everything is permitted, why not chase every desire?
Why, indeed.
It might be that this idea is only the beginning of wisdom, not its final form.
That's quite a step up from the Edward I met here many years ago. So what do you think?
It'll take some getting used to.
The second attack this month, I should have moved this village long ago.
I brought all this upon you years ago, but I will stand by you now.
It will take more than a few favors to call yourself a true assassin, Edward.
One thing at a time, mate.
Oh, rope dart. Rope darts are equipped with a lethal grappling knife. Press F while above your target to assassinate. Hold F while above your target to use. To assassinate and hang him. Yeah, I remember this from the first game, and I actually saw it in my menu that I could like craft them at some point, but apparently I needed to get until this point to actually do it. Okay. Aim at any enemy and press F to drag them towards you, then press left mouse button to strike them. Okay.
Hold an attack once more. Come.
So, reach the shore, but I do have optional objectives. Use the rope dart to hang guards, use the rope dart to pull guards. Okay, guess I will try that. Not really seeing any guards so far. But, I mean, there must be some here I see a lot of, like, wounded assassins. Ah, now I'm seeing some on my mini-map. However, I wonder if I can grab the Mayan outfit before I venture into this mission. I mean, I'm not on a timer or anything, so I think I would like to do this first before I move on. I think it was through here, right? Yep, here we go. So, I think I should have all the keystones now. Yep, there we go. Huh, this looks interesting. Mayan outfit gained by completing the Mayan Stela activity. According to legend, this Mayan outfit was created using scavenged First Civilization materials and has the ability to deflect metal projectiles. Oh, okay. Well, that's useful. How does it look like? Huh. Well, interesting. Let's go outside to see it in daylight. Okay, well, it actually looks like an armor. This is the first armor that looks like one. I think I'm going to wear it now. Why not? Seems to have some useful abilities, but I'm not going in the right direction here. I need to go down here again, I think. Okay, now let's do this. Oh! Well, that's a pity. He got shot right in front of me. Okay, now let's see. If I want to use my rope dart, I need to get a little bit higher. But first, I'm supposed to reach this particular spot over here. Alright. Let's see. Is this a way I can use to get up? Yes, it is. Hold F and push directional keys. Okay. There we go. That's one rope dart kill. Of course, now I have to take care of this guy over here. Alright, I think I'm going to use my sword here. Alright, that worked out well, and yeah, he's hanging there now. There's actually quite a few of them hanging around already. I guess I'm not the first person to use a rope dart here, huh? Okay, now I need to reach that place. Again, let's try to stay somewhere on top of the trees. How did I get up here? There was like a tree I could use to get up. This one. There we go. And there we go. Oh, they already noticed me. Well, that's a pity. Okay, but I did manage another rope dart kill. And yes, your bullets can't actually harm me anymore. Joke's on you. Joke's totally on you. Alright, there we go. So I have finished one of the objectives. Use the rope dart to pull guards. Okay. Let's loot these guys for some ammo and stuff. Oh, I'm actually full on ammo. Well, in that case, never mind. Kill the soldiers on the beach, kill the captain. Okay. Alright, that's actually enough for the pull quest. Can I do it again? Not sure. Let's try it again. Okay, I just have to pull them. I don't actually have to kill them. It's fine. Oh, get away from that bomb, please. Let's kill this guy first. Do we have any more people here that I can pull? Oh, there's people up here. I didn't even see you guys. Alright, that's all the optional objectives. So I think now I will just focus on actually finishing my task here. And I'm going to switch to my gun maybe. There we go. A little bit faster to kill people with a gun. Alright, oh well, there's a lot of guards here. But I also need to kill the captain, so where exactly would he be? Oh, he's probably on board of his ship, huh? Yeah, he is. But let's make sure we have killed enough people on the beach here, and then I will go for the captain. Shoot some more people, and now let's go and reach the captain. Oh, well, careful about that. Who's making all these barrels explode? This is very dangerous. You can't see me because I'm stealth swimming. Okay. There we go. And I see the captain right over here. There we go! Done! Mission complete. And it's 100%. There we go.
Janumuk Awoyetel Abishan. And once more you have our thanks, Edward. You are welcome here.
Thank you, sir. I'll rest here for a time before setting out, if I may. How's her child?
She is a strong woman, but not invincible.
Edward.
I'm sorry for your loss.
If I'd stayed in prison, they'd have taken him from me. He'd now be alive. Maybe this is God's way of saying I'm not fit to be a mother yet. Carrying on like I do. Cursing and drinking and fighting.
You are a fighter, aye. In prison, I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read taking on the King's Navy together. Just the pair of you.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his lads were passed out in the hold from drink. Edward. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Raccoon, Touch, all the rest. I miss them so. Rough as they were. Do you feel that too? All empty inside?
I do. Devil curse me. I do.
That was a nice scene. Okay, so I think this might be the end of sequence 11.
I know my targets by sight well enough. But how will I find them?
We have spies and informants in every city. Visit our bureaus and the assassins there will guide you.
That fixes Torres and Rogers. But Bartholomew Roberts won't be near any city. Might take months to find him.
Or years. But you're a man of talent and quality, Captain Kenway. I believe you will find him.
And if you're at a loss, don't be afraid to call on your quartermaster for aid.
Quartermaster! What's our present course?
Due west, Captain, if it's still Kingston we're sailing for.
It is indeed, Miss Bonny. Call it out.
Oh, so she's my
Weigh
quartermaster
anchor and
now.
let fall the courses, lads. We're sailing for Jamaica.
Okay. Well, at least the spot is not going to be empty anymore next to me.
How does it feel to bark so loud?
I've barked louder and to men twice as rough.
Tending bar at the old Aviary, you mean?
Among other places. And I sailed with Mary and Rackham for a time, remember?
Of course.
Mary did most of the captaining, Jack did most of the drinking.
Did Mary... Did she ever tell you who it was that fathered her child?
It was a young fella. Sailed with us on that last voyage. Poor lad was killed fighting beside us. The only man not too drunk to stand up for himself.
There was so much about her I didn't know. I called her a friend. But was I one in return?
She thought the world of you, Edward. I've no worries about that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Alright, here we go. I have a new quartermaster. That's pretty neat. And yeah, where exactly are we now? Probably still near Tulum? No, not at all. We are not at all where we left off. Instead, we are, well, sort of near of Jamaica. And apparently that's where my next main mission is going to be. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to continue with that. As a matter of fact, I don't really have anything else to do. So I will just be doing main missions for the rest of the game. And maybe if at some point I can actually go and hack more Abstergo computers, I will do that too. But yeah, let's go back to Kingston. And yeah, I still get the updates for the dart crafting, even though I have crafted pretty much everything. So I don't know why I keep getting these pop-ups. So, who do I need to talk to? Alright, we got an assassin over here, I think. Hi. What can I do for you?
Captain Kenway,
You have something for me?
the present whereabouts of the Templar Woods Rogers. He is attending a small political function, so do it clean.
The word is King George is calling Rogers back to London.
Aye, not happy with his progress in Nassau.
Still too many pirates roaming about from what I hear.
You'll need a disguise to fool the powderheads at this party. I suggest the visiting diplomat, Ruggiero Ferraro. He's been on our list for some time.
Understood. Will you send this to England for me?
Aye. The ship leaves tomorrow.
Caroline Scott Kenway, Hawkins Lane, Bristol.
Oh, a letter to his wife. And he still has the animation of putting up his hood, even though this armor doesn't actually have one. Okay, so I have to locate the diplomat now. I have no optional objectives. But apparently I do not have any weapons other than my hidden blade, so that's interesting. Anyway, let's find this guy. Might be able to see him better from a high vantage point. Yep, there he is. Okay, now I have to tail him first. As usual. Let's see. Where will you go? Okay, apparently he's going somewhere in that direction. Let's stay a little bit higher. I do not see any gunners in the vicinity. So I think I will be fine if I just stay on top of the roofs.
There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy, no aesthetic pride. You walk your streets like animals, like cattle with no sense of decorum.
What is your problem? What are you so angry about? Okay, he's actually coming my way again. That's useful.
You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me.
Well, I guess he's still pining for the Roman Empire, huh? Right. Let's keep on following him. Oh, now I'm supposed to kill him. Okay. Let's do it. Maybe I can just jump inside here and kill him like that. There we go. Perfect. And now I'm a diplomat. You don't look all that convincing, even if you put on the coat. So, reach the party. Let's do it.
Salve. Forgive the lateness of my arrival. I am Ruggiero Ferraro.
Aye, Mr. Ferraro. Not a problem.
He's even trying to imitate an Italian accent. Well, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to my brief tenure as governor of the Bahamas.
Okay, Rogers will recognize Edward. Kill Rogers undetected. Makes sense. Oh, he's already getting suspicious. Well, he is standing in front of a little pavilion, so if I get on top of that, I should be able to kill him. Oh, I'm supposed to kill him from a bench. Well, where do we have benches around here? I'm not really seeing any.
And how is Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea. I only came to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago.
Oh, I
both
see.
Our lives have been the better for it.
Forgive my curiosity, Governor.
Perhaps I'll be more candid later.
I'm not seeing any benches. I'm just going to kill him now. I mean, he's right below me. Let's just do it like this. Oh, I have to stay undetected after killing him. I wasn't aware of that. Usually, once you kill your target, it doesn't matter if you get detected or not. Okay, so that won't work. Well, in that case, I may have to go and look for a bench after all. Got some prostitutes over here. They might be able to help me. But let's look around a little bit and let's see if we can find a bench somewhere in his vicinity. Well, I'm now on the wrong side of the wall. Move between two civilians to blend with them. Yes, I am fully aware of that.
You are Mr. Ferraro, I take it. I do adore your frippery. Such elegance and colour.
Grazie, grazie. I should say the same about you. So beautiful.
Well, he's trying. He's trying to fit in.
Let's continue with this at another time.
Perhaps I'll be more candid later, when the remainder of my reason has left.
Yeah, maybe I should just watch him for a while. And hopefully at some point he will actually be near a bench. Well, there's one here. The question is, will he come back here? I mean, if I'm lucky, he's just going in circles. In which case, he might come back here at some point. But at least I know there is a bench somewhere around here.
Damn right you did, Rogers. And if it's a character witness you need back home, I'd gladly tender a letter into the hall.
Rogers seems to be in a very bad mood too. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I'm too close. I'm too close. Ah, well, this is going to be more difficult than I thought. I can probably kill him from the bush. But, I don't know, it looks like he's actually going back now. He might be going in circles, in which case the bench over here is still a viable option. So, let's go back here. Let's sit down. And let's wait for him to return.
Yes? Yes, what is it?
As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if he's really going in a circle. He's in a completely different spot now. Seriously, Rogers, what are you doing? Yeah, now he's over there. Okay, but he is coming in my direction again.
Any regrets, Captain Rogers? Any business left unfinished?
Yes. That I paid for Nassau's restoration with my own money. Fully 3/4 of the improvements made to that bloody island, I funded by my private fortune. And if that doesn't spell out my commitment, then the king is a fool.
He is in a really bad mood.
Is this the only wine available? Only from France?
Okay, he is coming in my direction again, so I think the bench plan is going to work out. Let's just wait here now. I mean, it might take a few minutes, but I'm sure he will come here. No, don't turn around. Come over here. Okay, that's right. Yes. No, this is the wrong way. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, maybe the bench is not going to work. I'm going to wait for a few more minutes to see if he's going to make another turn and come over here. And if he doesn't, I will have to think of something else. Alright, I have waited for a few minutes now, and it doesn't look like Rogers is actually going past this bench. He's always going to make a turn over here in a different direction. So, this bench is not going to work. Oh, we have a bench over here as well. Okay, well, this bench is going to work out because he seems to be going past this bench on his little round here. Okay, so again, I'm going to wait for a few minutes and wait until he returns, and then it should work out. Unless this time he's going to take the other way, which would be a pity. Okay, he's approaching. So, I hope he's actually going this way now. Yes. Come on, this has to happen now. There we go.
No, don't kill me!
Done!
He was a privateer once. How is it you lack so much respect for sailors only trying to make their way in this world?
You couldn't possibly understand my motives, cretin! You have spent a whole lifetime dismantling everything that makes our civilization shine.
But I do understand. I've seen the observatory, and I know its power. You'd use that device to spy and blackmail and sabotage.
Yes. And yet all for a greater purpose. To ensure justice. To snuff out lies and to seek truth.
There's no man on Earth who needs that power.
Yet you suffer the outlaw Roberts to use it.
No. I'm taking it back. And if you tell me where he is, I'll stop the man.
Here at the edge of a blade, I find a friend in you at last. Principe, you mad bastard. Our best sources say Principe.
Okay, well, thank you for that information. Finally a Templar that had something useful to say in his last moments. Okay, but now let's make sure I leave this place. Escape the area and hide, yes. I mean, they haven't found the dead person yet, right? So, hopefully I can just run and be done with it. There we go, reach the Assassin's Bureau. Where exactly would that be? Alright. Over here? Let's go. Sorry. Oh, what the hell? I guess I was a little bit too close to these guards again. And they were all twitchy for some reason. Well, this is a pity. I guess now I have to kill all of you. Alright. And I still don't have my sword, so I have to kill them with my hidden blade. But that's fine. I don't need a sword to kill you. See? I don't need a sword to kill you. Oh, I thought the scarecrow was another guard. I wanted to initiate a killing spree by killing the scarecrow, but it's just a scarecrow. Okay, now we can finally talk to our assassin friend again.
It's done.
Where now?
Grab your kit and pack well. We're sailing for Africa.
Okay, apparently back to Africa it is. A governor no longer. And yes, all optional objectives are done. Nice. So, yeah, I guess I have all my weapons back. Yes, I do. And my next mission would be all the way over here. Main mission, yes, back to Principe it is. However, I think I will do that in the next episode. So, as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.